I'm gonna get back to that story, Sonny. Just, just you listen to Boomer, Great One. He's gonna tell you about how it was back in the olden days, back before fire, back when we walked uphill for everything. In fact, we didn't even have a concept of downhill because there was no downhill. Everything was uphill. We thought that was normal. We didn't even have a word for it because there was no alternative. It was uphill all the time. You just need to reach down and grab yourselves by your bootstraps and pull yourselves up, Sonny. Because when I was your age, I bought a house for $25,000. And I made that money on my paper route and bussing tables at the local cafe. And if I could do it, you can do it too. You just need to reach down and pull yourself up and just buckle up there, buckaroo. God, I hate boomers.
So I get the electric bill, which I don't get an electric bill. Got solar panels. Because I care so much about the environment. No, not really. It's not that. I just don't trust future generations. You're going to have enough electricians, electrical engineers. We're going to have a bunch of dipshit DEI majors and journalism majors and political science majors and a bunch of people that like cry into their navel all day long about how unfair, like, and the people with electricity, how dare the electricians have electricity? They had the gall to wire up their own house. I'll be fine. I don't know about you. I like electricity. And liberal arts majors and social science majors don't generate it. All you guys do is generate whining and complaining and insufferable people. So I got the electric bill. And I just had to look into it, and it says, here, I got right here. Operation Roundup. Hey, gang. Some executive's wife is bored and needs a nonprofit. Needs a fucking bone to chew on. And this fucking bullshit pisses me off more than you realize. And it's not because of the large effect that charities never solve fucking nothing. It's I'm busy and it's death by a million mosquito bites. Right? You're moving, you're shaking, you got shit going on. All you want to do is buy a fucking coffee. Get yourself a gallon of gas. And because some corporate executive's trophy wife is bored, I got to answer the fucking question. Hey, would you like to round up? Which already comes on a litany of other opting outs. Do you want a car wash? No. Are you part of the rewards member program? No. Do you want a receipt? Yes. Would you like to round up? I'm about to break this fucking gas station pump. And then your charity is going to go to like, we need money to raise money to fix all the gas station pumps because busy men punched the shit out of the screens. It's just more junk mail. It's just death by a million mosquito bites. So I looked into this, right? And let me tell you it's not a premise. This isn't my opinion on charity. Okay? Let me explain to you how charity, let's go through the cycle of charity, all right, boys and girls. Here's how it is. Right? This is why you never donate to charity, aside from the fact that charity never works. But let me explain to you the cycle of charity, okay? All right, first, the vast majority of problems that charities go and try and solve or treat are self-inflicted. They're self-inflicted by lazy people who do stupid things. All right? I have no problems donating to St. Jude's Children's Cancer Center. I understand that. I was a big fan of the Innocence Project until I found out that they're just trying to get murderers and thieves and criminals off because reasons. So I got to reevaluate that one later on. But the vast majority of problems are inflicted by lazy people making lazy choices. And step 2, next stage, all right? So the vast majority of problems, I need money, said the fully grown male with his fucking cardboard sign. So now the do-gooding assholes of the world are going to come in and solve the problem. You know, do you remember Live Aid? Do you guys remember that? Some of you are too young to remember that. Go look up at that cringe fest. And guess what? Africa's still a shithole. But we sang some songs and we felt good. It was just a big masturbation fest for leftists. All right? So, majority of problems are self-inflicted. The charity then comes in and bails out these people, which then prevents them from bearing the full weight and cost of the stupid decisions so they don't make it again. Like, I don't know, all you single moms having all the kids you can't afford, or all you deadbeat dads who don't know how to use a condom. And you get WIC and EBT and boo, boo, boo. You do not come anywhere near bearing the full weight and burden of supporting your kids. But if there was no charity, whether that's government charity or private charity, oh shit, you'd have one kid to get your tubes tied or your nuts tied like that. And then guess what? It would be nowhere near the amount of poverty. Poverty has a issue of solving itself, kind of. Oh, hang on, though. What will the rich liberal white women trophy wives do with their worthless social work degrees? They got to get in there and literally fuck generations of people up. So then the third stage of the cycle of charity is in preventing people who made the mistakes to put them in this bad situation. You prevent them from learning, and then they repeat the mistake again. And then we kick back into the cycle of charity, right? There's now, we go back to the top, right? And so they repeat, they make the same mistake. All right. The charity comes in, bails them out of it. They don't learn, but now now they got 3 kids instead of 2, or they're extra overweight instead of, pre-diabetic. And this keeps going and going until the life of the person the charity is trying to help is they pass away, they die, and it's just been miserable. You prevented them from learning. You prevented them from improving themselves. You prevented any constructive criticism reality and nature was trying to teach them. But hey, some liberal white women felt good. Or some fuckwits, whoever's in challenge of Operation Roundup. What problem aren't you going to solve this time, gang? All you do is keep people in misery. That's all you do. You keep them poor and you keep them in misery. Because let's take the single mom, for example. She has to bear the full weight and cost of fucking the wrong guy and not getting an abortion or not using birth control, right? Like, oh, shit. Not doing that again. And she prevents herself from having 4 extra kids. And then, okay, maybe it's a little bit of tough going at first time, but by the time she's 32, 35, or whatever, the kid is old, kid knows. She went to night school, became a nurse, and oh my God, we didn't solve poverty. You'll never be able to solve poverty. Sure the fuck cut it in by God, 75%, I'd say. But then what would the worthless liberal arts degree, liberal white women trophy wives of America do? I don't know, watch fucking TV and fuck out of society. Suck your husband's dick. Stop trying to help people you're incapable of helping, you fucking moron. And so I want to know, I went to this Operation Roundup. Help out kids of South Dakota gang. Well, it turns out this is like not just, it's, I guess, all electric companies. Like you search Operation Roundup, it's all these different electric companies. Like, hey, Roundup. Oh, you know what? That 15 cents. If you round up, if 1 million people do that, that's like that's $150,000 that my wife can spend on her parties. I mean, on the nonprofit of helping the children. So I want to look this up. Like, what is Operation Roundup? It's even worse. What is Operation Roundup? You round it up. It's tax deductible because you're gonna sit there and fucking add up 12 monthly bills at the end of the year. So I got $5.43 to write off. Fucking morons. It really, like I don't know, the postage will cost more than this. How do you participate? You gotta sign up. Fucking the gas alone you're gonna spend going down to your local office to sign up for this shit. Where does the money go? Yes, where does the money go? Trade school for disadvantaged children of America? Birth control for people who can't keep their legs shut? an awareness campaign to warn young people about worthless college degrees so they could focus on STEM and engineering and accounting and doctoring and nursing and pilotry and all that other good stuff. Oh, no, here, all Operation Roundup donations are placed in a trust and administered by an independent board of directors. The board of directors is made up of community leaders who serve on the board on a voluntary basis. Oh, good. Leftist fuckwits who have no fucking, nothing else better to do. I'm sure that money's just going to go to the best places possible. It is the responsibility of the board to receive the funds, evaluate all requests for funds, and to decide how to distribute the funds. The trust fund is used for charitable projects and causes throughout the service area. Fuck off. Fucking knock it off with this shit. Fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. None of you are going to make a goddamn difference. Not a single fucking thing of long-term product success, individual, nothing good, nothing bad except for the perpetuation of people's mistakes is going to come, but nothing good's going to come of it. Stop fucking wasting your time, and for the love of God, stop wasting our fucking time with, you want to round up? Just all you charities should fuck off and go away. You haven't solved a goddamn fucking problem yet. Knock it off. If you're bored, why don't you take your time and go individually help people out, okay? Why don't you take your time and maybe Habitat for Humanity and help people build their fucking house? But knock it. You want to round up? Let's round up. Now, I'm no economist. I also got to imagine, what the fuck is 23 cents? Even across a bunch of million people. What do you, really? Really? I guarantee you don't get more than 10% of these people rounding it up. So what the fuck are we looking at? Maybe $100,000 a year for the entire regional area in the United States. Oh yeah, let's that 100,000. That's gonna make all the world of difference because the 35 fucking trillion we spent on the welfare state didn't do it. But now your magic 100,000 is gonna fucking solve the problem. Look at this. Look at this. Fucking morons. There you go. Well, I sure hope somebody feels good about that. I hope somebody's feelings feel good. I'm just so sick and tired of these do-gooders. As long as I've been alive. Donate to charity. Donate to charity. When do you solve it? And if not, how about this? Everyone keeps their fucking money. We go buy more shit, and that employs more people. How about that? Hey, Erica's Classy Climate's here. Listen to Aaron cussing at a hot works full of women. What's a hot works? Like let me tell you about Erica. She is jet setting. All right. You might as well, you know how Alaska Airlines, they always paint their tails like there's the Indian or Inuit guy, and then sometimes there's a polar bear. They should just put Erica's face up there because she's always jet setting all over. Well, you're at some conference somewhere in Panama, somewhere nice, somewhere warm. Somewhere where you're not sitting on your ass. She's always going. Look her up. Subscribe to her channel. Got one super chat. True. $20 for a beer plus tip at concerts is nuts. $20 for a beer plus tips at concerts. Why are you going to concerts? I mean, I'm not judging you, Drew. I'm curious, but what is the appeal of concerts? Been to a handful. Had some fun when I was younger. Now I was like, yeah, it sounds like a lot of people, a lot of money to hear some shitty music that I can hear way better in some headphones. I'm at $20 for a beer plus tip at concert. What? I mean, are concerts still appealing? I know the Zoomers ain't going to them anymore. They're like, no, and probably because they can't afford it. Really, what I want to get with a group of people to listen to a band way up front. I have friends who love concerts. That's their favorite thing to do, and they love it, and they don't regret any of it. I don't judge them. What the hell is the appeal? You're there with a bunch of people in kind of a darkly lit area with crazy laser lights going on. I don't know. All right, that's it. I wish you guys at Operation Roundup. I sure hope you solve all those problems. I sure hope you do. Birth control. Oh my God, and President Cappy cut poverty by 80%. He closed the wage gap between so many disadvantaged groups and not white people. He closed the gap between all the disadvantaged groups and Asian people. That's what he did. Oh my God, how did he do it? Drew, $2. Charities are run by entitled cycle. Yeah, there's so few charities that actually do. Actually, that's why if it's good, guys, don't donate to charity. Help out people that you know. Help out people that actually work. I am very I don't even like. I give my nieces, nephews $20 Christmas and all that. They ain't getting college tuition unless they're like working for it and they like actually go to a real thing. All you're doing is keeping miserable people who are in desperate need of a real life lesson miserable for the rest of their lives. That's it. That's all you do. I don't see a lot of people fucking happy over in Section 8 housing. I've never seen a happy welfare recipient. Lesser Weevil, $2. Yeah, no birth control pills would solve problems. Yeah, having birth control pills would solve problems. It's not, and God damn it, man, it's nothing fascinating or deep or insightful. The number one reason children you can't afford are the number one cause of poverty is because you measure wealth on a per capita basis. It's not even it's not the numerator. It's not how much money you're making. It's how many mouths you got to feed per capita. It's GDP per capita, income per capita. Well, you spit out 8 kids. Doesn't even matter if you make $100,000. You're down to what? 12,500 income per capita? You're poor. You're poorer than the average Mexican. Oh, it's just a fucking, don't have kids you can't afford. See what the fuck happens. I'll see you guys later, Toodles.